Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This series is called Grow and we're in day 25 and it's Sunday. So Sunday, yeah, it just has a different vibe, a different feeling to it. So come, let's light our candle. Oh yeah, and today we're going to be doing country dancing and then that's going to turn into marshmallow. hmm So come, light your candle. I had this feeling this might happen. Light your candle. And just set your intention. Maybe you're in a squatting position. Maybe you're just resting your elbows on your knees. We've been doing this now 24 days. That sense of deepening into your squat, deepening into something that you do while lighting your candle. Also, at the end of your class, if you can roll your mat up in a low position so that you're just challenging your mobility and your ability. So come, stand all the way up. Bring your hands to your hips and just roll into your hips. Big circles. Just here. And then roll in the other direction. Rolling. Nice. So come to the wall and be quite close to the wall so that your elbow is bent. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and lean over towards the wall with your right hand. So your left hand is on the wall. And so lean towards the wall. So it's a small movement. Often we'll have our arms straighter, but this one is a smaller movement. Nice. So bend your left knee and bring your left foot to rest on top of your right knee. And then reach your hand up and just pause there. So you're just balancing for a moment. Nice. Other side, bring your right foot up and bring it to balance on top of your knee. And then reach your right hand up again. Just balancing, feeling your legs. Cool. So bend your knees and reach your right hand down towards the left of your feet. And then come back up. And then bend your knees. Reach as close to the wall as you can. And come back up. And just feel a squeeze through your back. Reach towards the wall. Come back up. And the next time you're down, pause there. Reach towards the wall. Your right hand is reaching towards the floor. Your left hand's on the wall. And you're really deep and low into your knees or into your thighs. And you're breathing into your belly and noticing how your lower back and spine are rotating. And you're in your wellness. You're not doing anything that feels uncomfortable in your body. You're finding your version of this. Nice. Come all the way back up. Nice. Other side. Great. So stand with your elbow bent, right hand on the wall. Reach your left hand up. Lean towards the wall. Come back. Lean towards the wall. Come back. One more time. Lean towards the wall. And come back. Nice. Lift your right foot up. Bring your ankle to your knee. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. You can sit down a bit into your knees if you wish, or just stay tall with a little shelf underneath your knee. Nice. Other side. Left foot up onto your knee. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Again, you can sit a bit down. Just see how that feels. Nice. Rising up. Now bend forward and over towards the right with your left hand. And come back. So really listen to this right shoulder on the wall. What angle is right for your shoulder? Next time you come down, pause there. You're squishing yourself over towards the right with your left hand. You're just hearing the way your belly is rolling, the spine is rotating. Nice, and come all the way back up. Nice, just roll into your shoulders. Cool, country dancing. So make two fists out of your hands, thumbs are sticking out, and then you're going to begin to drop your thumbs down one way and then your elbows travel the other. So it's like this country dancing moment. And just feel the most important part of this today is the side of your rib cage, the high side of your rib cage. And just really side bend as low as you can go with your head. So you're exaggerating your country dancing. Just hear that. Rib cage, rib cage, and rib cage. Okay, so pause. So we're just going to do hitchhiking then. Right arm goes up and down, hitchhiking. And so the next time that your elbow lifts up and your hand is low, make a little scoop out of your hand like marshmallow. And then bring your right hand behind you a little bit. Nice. So do that again. Hitchhiking, country dancing, marshmallow. Nice. Hitchhiking, country dancing, marshmallow. And then marshmallow, you've got a marshmallow in your hand and you're going to turn it around until you keep your palm facing the ceiling until you're in dramatic marshmallow. So dramatic marshmallow is back to front and up here. Okay, so I've gone from here and I rolled myself until my hand is up near my head. So just do that coming down, marshmallow, and dramatic marshmallow. Marshmallow, and then dramatic marshmallow. Okay, and all the time you could have a stone resting in your hand. You can practice later on if you wish. And just up and down. Nice, other side. So hitchhiking on the left. And really exaggerate the hand going down and over towards the left. That's the moment that it then turns into marshmallow. And then dramatic marshmallow. And then marshmallow, dramatic marshmallow. But the more I move my rib cage, the less my shoulder has to work. So really use your rib cage. Don't assume that your shoulder will get you there. It's your whole side of your body that gets you from marshmallow to dramatic marshmallow. See how much my ribs are moving as I do this. Just hear that. Marshmallow, dramatic marshmallow. How cool. So we'll keep growing on that one. So come to the front of your mat, standing tall. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. And then bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Pause there, wiggle your toes. So hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Lunge position. Breathe into your body, feel your whole body. Get a sense of this moment in your legs, in your spine, in your eyebrows, in your eyes. Like, where do you bring your attention to? Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly all the way down. Nice, elbows to the floor. Push your hands down as you rise. And then tuck your toes under. Lift. Rise. And lift. Really use your torso. Like, how deeply can you move into your torso? How do you engage into you? One more time. Lift and drop. Cool. Walk back into your cat. And then from here, stretch your right arm long and stretch out into the right armpit, lengthening back through your sit bones. Nice. Come back. Stretch out through the left arm, leaning into your left armpit. Nice. Coming back. Right arm out to the side. Bring your shoulder all the way down like you're trying to reach underneath the couch. Nice. All the way back. And then left hand all the way over underneath this couch. And all the way back. Nice. Coming into your cat, rounding your back, arching your back. Nice. Just flow, rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, arching your back. Nice. Step your hands one handprint forward from where they are, round your back, and then sit your bum back towards your heels. Go slowly, listening to your body. And then come forward and stay rounded. Nice. So you're gliding forward and backwards, listening to your arms. You can change the distance of your hands. I walked my hands back a little bit towards me. Just felt like they were a little bit too far away from my shoulders. So find your distance as you travel forward, as you travel back. I'm not letting my hips fall forward. I'm keeping that rounded position like what we do when we're on the floor. I'm staying really strong into my spine. Just moving forward, moving backwards, feeling the weight of your body changing. Nice. Super. Both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. Cool. Walk all the way forward, front of your mat. Slowly rounding up. And reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest. And look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. And pausing there, really feeling the length of your back leg, the deep of the front foot. Really steady with the whole of your body. Nice. Step back. Plank pose. Nice. Knees down, belly down. Great. Elbows underneath your shoulders and rise. Tuck your chin in. Tuck your toes under. Lift your belly. Rise. Tuck under. Lift. Just find that sense of flow, a sense of connection into your spine. You're traveling at your range, your strength, your wellness, cultivating and creating connection in your spine, ability in your spine. Nice. One more time. Super cool. Hands to the floor. Drop your head under. Push back. And just pause in your cat pose again. Rounding and arching. Rounding and arching. Nice. Come to a neutral position. Look over your right shoulder. And then reach back with your right hand and hold on to your right foot. Or go beyond your right foot. Reaching. Nice. Bring your right hand to the floor. And then lengthen your left leg long and sweep your left foot over towards the right. Draw your left elbow up towards your left knee. Left knee up towards your left shoulder or elbow. Wrong way around. And then stretch your left foot over towards the right. And just travel. And just hear the deep of your spine as you lengthen out to one side and then squeeze. Lengthen. Squeeze. One more time. Lengthen. Pause there. Look way over your right shoulder. Draw your right hip and your right shoulder towards each other a little bit more. Nice. Come all the way back. Look over your left shoulder. Squeeze the left side. And then reach back, hold on to your foot or reach beyond your foot. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Stretch your right leg long and sweep your right foot over towards the left. Bend your knee. Draw your knee towards your elbow or your shoulder. Over towards the left. And draw it up. Nice. And again, over towards the left. Pause there. You can have your toe floating or you can stabilize in. I'm never quite sure, it depends on the day really, whether I keep my toe floating and reaching or whether I drop my foot and then create resistance through the body. It depends on the mood. So see which one suits you today. I'm squeezing my left hip and my left shoulder towards each other. lengthening through the right side of my body. Nice. Both knees towards each other. Bring your knees really wide. Sit your bum back towards your heels. You can either bend your elbows and rest your head down. You can bend your elbows and rest your head in your hands. You can have your arms long. And really imagine that you can bring your belly down to the floor, and that you can wiggle deeply down with your between your thighs so that you drop the belly a little bit more. Just walk both hands over towards the right. And then bend your right elbow so your right hand is beside your right knee. And then find the good angle for your left arm. And just pause there. Really dropping your weight back into the left side of your belly, left side of your hip. Nice. Stretch your right arm long, walk back towards the left all the way. And then bend your left elbow, bring your left hand beside your knee, and find a good angle for the right arm. And that's going to look different in all of us. So it's not about the shape of you, it's about, oh, that's just a gorgeous place for my arm to be. If you feel like it's too much, it's too much, it's too much, then it's too much. And so listen, our body's always telling us when something's too much, when something's too strong, when you have an expectation of an external parameter more so than listening to internal information. So internal information is more important than an external shape or an external place that you think you need to get to. Nice. Stretch both arms long. Come back to center. Super cool. So both hands on the floor, both knees on the floor, and then bring your left knee between your two hands and come into zigzag. You're just sitting there and then just roll deeply into your shoulders. As you roll, just hear how that moves within you. The forest behind me is greening up every single day more and more. The ash still doesn't have any leaves. It's the last one always. Roll your shoulders in the other direction. But the sycamore, the horse chestnuts down the forest a little bit, oh, they're so glorious. Oh my God. The oak has that orange blush all over it. That's so amazing. So bring your left hand to the floor and then glide your right hand over towards the left, like you're trying to reach for something over there. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. And then reach your right hand as far as you can. And then pull it back. Nice. Glide your left hand a bit further out and bring your left elbow down. And now reach your right hand out along the floor and drop your head down towards the floor. Right arm is long, left elbow supporting you. Head is dropping down just to the outside of your left thigh. Breathing into your belly, creating length through that right side. I want to walk my fingers a little bit further. And suddenly I'm like, oh, that's so yum down into my waist and my rib cage. Breathing. Nice. Pull your elbow back. Bring your feet forward. And now drop both knees down towards the right. Bring your right hand to the floor and then reach your left hand over towards the right and then come back. Elbow back into lawnmower. Reach over towards the right and then come back. Nice. Reach your right hand a bit further out, drop your elbow down, and then glide your left hand along the floor and drop your head down just outside of your right knee. My left hand is walking a little bit further. My right shoulder and elbow are solid and connecting me. Really sinking into that right buttock, into the right thigh. Allow the weight of your belly to fall into your thigh there. Nice. Glide your left hand back. And rising up. Stretch both legs out forward in front of you and just roll into your ankles. And then in the other direction. Nice. Bend and stretch your knees a few times. Knees love to be back in normal tracking. They're like, oh, that's just great. What a super thing to do with my knees. Nice. And then just bend your right knee. Draw it back so that your foot is in line with your knee. Bring your left hand to the floor and just reach forward towards the left foot with your right hand. Drop your head down in the direction of your knee. And we're settling in, breathing into it, softening. Nice, coming all the way back. Other side. Stretch your right leg long. Bend the left knee. Bring your left foot up so that your toes are in line with your knee and there's space between your foot and your thigh. Bring your right hand to the floor and I'm kind of leaning over towards the right. And then glide my left hand forward and down towards the right foot. You can hold on to the big toe side, or I really like the baby toe side or the calf side on the right. Just allows my shoulder and my rib cage to do a little bit of country dancing. And it really allows that opening or the flaring of my rib cage to happen. Yeah, when my elbows lifting a bit towards the ceiling, it just feels really yum in my rib cage. Just notice that for you. Try both sides and just notice what changes. One is my elbows down and my ribs are kind of heavy. And then when I hold on to the baby toe side of my leg, it's suddenly like whew, it opens, it flares, there's length. It's like it brightens for me. Noticing you, what's happening. And then come all the way back to center. Soles of your feet together, holding onto your shins, and just sit up tall. And then just roll into your belly. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Twist towards the left. Just look over your shoulder like something's happening behind you. You're like, what's happening there? How do you do that? I automatically hold on to my foot in front and push and then draw my hand behind me. And then you want to have a look the other side. So how do you look in the other direction? No real importance as to how exactly you do that. This side is slightly different. I feel I've just held onto my knee rather than my foot, and I'm interested in the difference. And then back to center. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. Just resting in, landing in. Hands can rest on your belly if you wish, or arms can be long beside you. And if your arms are, you just kind of lift one shoulder up and place it down. And then lift the other shoulder up and place it down. And if you're stretching your legs out, then kind of extend and lengthen your leg out with purpose and clarity. And then lengthen and extend with purpose and clarity. And then just settle in and pause. And breath is in your belly. What what are you grateful for in this moment? What, when you think of it, do you feel a sense of resource in your body or a sense of wellness or a sense of joy or just that feeling of, because of that, there is a sense of okayness in me. It's all, my first cup of coffee in the morning, sitting outside, listening to the birds is such an amazing resourcing moment in my life. It has this reflective, gathering, collecting feeling for me. Planning, but not planning of the day. There's that orientation towards the beginning again. And so, in you, what is that for you in this moment? Mundane is really important with those gratitude moments. Nice. So stay there as long as you wish. It's Sunday. You can stay there, or just wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your eyebrows, stretching through your arms, extending, lengthening, maybe having a yawn. So lovely. Nice. So those of you who got up and joined me this Sunday morning already, then thank you so much. Those of you who've popped in throughout the day, amazing. And those of you who are doing this years and years and years into the future, hi. It's like time traveling. It's very cool. So nice, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, and the chat is up. Me and Sinead had a very sunny and wonderful chat yesterday. And so it's up on the YouTube channel and it's also up on another Facebook page. So here's the image for the chat. There's the apple blossoms I was talking about. And at the very end, there's a little recording of my morning coffee and the geese traveling up from the river and then the forest and just the bird song. So there's around a minute of bird song, 20 past 5 bird song from yesterday morning. So great. So be just well in your day until I see you tomorrow. And as always, if you want to find out more about Nother, if you want to contribute towards the yoga, then it's €10 per month, or some people pay more, which is really quite amazing. Some people pay €1 per class, and yeah, I really appreciate that generosity, and yeah, it's awesome. So info@nother.com to contact me and Sinead, and great. As always, if you think this would be a benefit to somebody else, then please share. If you think a relative or a friend or a work colleague, just send it on, share the link. And so I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, be awesome, be well, and most importantly, be you. So great. Ciao for now.